Did I make these craws myself? Sure did. But will they catch fish? Sure will. Can you get these and make them at your own house? Sure can. What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be out in the garage making some of these sweet little craws. These are the new Katana Craws from Do It Molds. Now, we're not just going to be making them. We're going to be doing some underwater footage, out fishing them, showing that they actually catch some fish. Kind of doing the whole make to catch process, which is really fun if you're a bait maker. And if you're not, it's cool to check out and maybe you get into it, maybe you don't, but it's a lot of fun. Now, once I got to making these, I made up a bunch of different kinds and colors, so you want to make sure you stay till the end to find out how you can enter doing some of these. So enough yapping, let's go out and make some plastics. Okay, so I mixed up these old plastics. This is an old green pumpkin, then like an old June bug. Cut them up, put some fresh plastisol in, and some plastisol stabilizer so you don't burn it after you heat up these and reuse it. Mix this up, and then it's the same process of heat, mix, repeat. Make sure you always wear your safety gloves because this stuff is hot. Looking good, always check temperature, and this is the color that we get mixing that June bug and that greenish green pumpkin. Grab the dual injector and make this a 2-color little craw. Should turn out pretty neat. Now when you push this in, constant pressure, put your plastisol back in, there's the colors we have, and then this is what it looks like mixed up on top. Always make sure you tap the sprues off. And this is what we have for the craw. That top is a nice dark green brown pumpkin. The bottom is a greenish, a little bit brighter than I wanted, but it's okay. This is another look at that mixed color, that dark brownish. And just to kind of show you exactly how this turned out, on the right here, that green mixed with that June bug made that color on left. So I'm a nerd. I think that's pretty cool when you mix those colors and see what those two tones come together to make one. And another quick look at the craw, that dark brownish green pumpkin and that kind of limeish green on bottom. Look neat. Okay, so before we go out and fish these, I wanted to show you the actual setups that I'm using and kind of do a comparison. Now, these are the new Magnum Midwest Finesse jig mold. I forget what it is. I didn't show that process because it's the exact same as making just the regular Midwest EWG style Ned rig head, which I love. If you're a bank angler, I don't say game changer a ton. This has been a total game changer for me as far as not getting hung up. You can see the hook is in there now. With this old one, I think this is a size 1 hook or 1/0. It's definitely a small hook. They're supposed to be coming out with more of these, but if you try to fish this on the old one, the body of this is pretty big, so you need to take like a knife and cut the belly of it. Or, like I've been fishing them on mostly, are these new Magnum heads. So you can see a much bigger lead head. I think this is 5/16 is the smallest one they make in this one. This one goes down, I think, to 1/16, which is what that is, or 1/32, I don't remember, but much larger. And you can see they come in a variety of hook sizes. Look at the hook difference. 2/0, 3/0, I think even a 4/0 they make in these. I made up just kind of a mess of different ones, and these fit this craw perfect. That's what Do It did, was made this head specifically for this craw. So that's why I've been fishing it. With a heavier hook. This one you can see definitely a lot heavier. You can't bend that out very easy. So, you know, with a medium-ish, a stiffer medium, or like a soft medium heavy is what I've been fishing this on. That works absolutely perfect for this little head. Now, if you wanted to fish this on a spinning rig, I would recommend a medium heavy rod, just because that hook is a little bit heavier. You want to make sure you've got enough power in that rod to set that hook and get that heavier wire hook through the fish's mouth. So medium heavy spinning rod, soft medium heavy casting rod, and you'll be good to go. Now enough yapping in here, let's get out on the water and test them. Maybe they're over here on the side where the stuff's blowing past them. They're waiting on this here corner where it hits in that slack water. You gotta look for that slack water. Or throw a Senko.
Brackish slack.
If you're not throwing a Senko, you ain't doing it right. Oh.
Get him. Sounds like a good.
He ran at me. No. Hey, that's not bad.
You need a thing?
thing? No, I'm going to take a picture. Katana Craw. Daggum Katana Craw, boy. All right, well, there we go. First one of the day for me on the Katana Craw Ned rig. Not a big guy, a little over a pound, but we'll take him on a day like today. It's been a grind. Thanks for eating, feller. Oh, one for the craw this morning. Quick release though. It's fish.
Here it is. Dude, they're all here. They're stacked up. Digging?
No. It's a decent one. All right. What?
What's that rod?
Okuma TCS. It's a light. It's for my these like little finesse. This thing only weighs I think 5/16.
Here we go. We hybrid offshore.
Oh, that's a better fish. All right. Well, switched over. We were throwing the crankbait. We found some fish on the graph here. Brando's throwing a Texas rig dragging it. I grabbed one of my. That's a good one. I grabbed one of my homemade Ned rigs here. That's the biggest fish of the night, I think. All right. All right, well, cool. There we go, good size, and we'll get a weight on them just to see. I've had a pretty good average tonight. Debo not catching just the dinks tonight for a change, which is kind of fun. Oh, man, that dude is actually pretty dang chunky, Brando.
Dude, that's a 3. That's over 3.
We'll get a look here real quick, see what he goes. He's been eating. I'm going to say 3 pounds, 3 ounces.
I'm saying 3.5.
Oh my God. No joke. 3 pounds, 4 ounces. We literally split it. 3 pounds, 4. All right. 3 1/4. Cool. Well, there we go. Another dude. Look at him. He has been eating. Love it. Off we go for another one on the night. Off he goes. Well, that's funny. I decided I was going to start swimming it. I've seen fish moving around out here. This is a little bit too heavy to be thrown in this kind of dirty, mucky bottom, and I keep getting stuck on stuff. That was my second cast, just casting and retrieving, and caught him on that craw. Cool. No way. No bites on this thing, on this mucky, dirty bottom, dragging it within like 5 casts. That's the second fish I've got casting and reeling this. He's been eating on the bottom. He's got a bunch of dirt and crawl looking stuff in his mouth. All right, number 2, cast and retrieve. Okay, well, I guess you can just cast this thing and reel it in too. That was awesome. Smacked it right at the bank. I missed him. Tossed in again. There was another little pounder on the craw. But walking around with 1 rod, 1 reel, 1 combo. Another one on it. I'll take it. All right, fishing friends, do me a favor, comment below. Let me know how you would fish this cool little Katana Craw from Do It Molds. Awesome stuff. I'll leave all my links below if you want to check them out. It shows them that I sent you. Now, I am also going to give some of these away. I made this cool 2-color laminate to match the craw that you see there that I kind of showed you earlier. This is a little bit more key lime pie-ish. It should have been a little bit darker, kind of bluish, but I didn't have all the colors. I think it still looks cool. You know, when you see the tank footage, you don't see a lot of that, you know, just kind of when it flashes, but like this, dragging it around, you make this the top of it. I think it gives it a cool contrast. Some of that greenish green pumpkin with the June bug top, really like that. Now when I mix that and that together, like I showed you, I created this, that brownish green pumpkin, that dark kind of purpley black. That one came out sweet. I've got some June bug kind of tannish gold kind of belly. And then of course had to do some straight up June bug, one of my absolute favorite colors. Purples here in the Midwest work awesome. And as you can see, that looks pretty tasty. I've got a couple other variations in some bags, but I'll throw some of these heads in, some craws, and let one of you try them out. So just comment below you know, I like craw Ned rigs, or the craw would work around here, something like that, saying you would like one or like to try it. And I will pick a random comment here in about a week. I'll pin that comment and reply to you, so just make sure that you contact me and I will hook you up. Now, don't ever reply to any of these idiots out there saying you have to text this random number. I will never have you text a number for winning. They're scamming all kinds of people. So again, just a warning, don't reply to that. It'll be me reaching out to you. All right, today's subscribe fishing friend is my guy, Greg Lucas. Greg, thanks for watching and supporting, and thank you everybody else out there who continues to watch, support. It means the world to me. I just loaded some lures up on my website. Stuff is flying off. I could not believe the orders that went out of there. I'll leave my website link below too. I think there's still some stuff out there. So if you want a custom painted crankbait, check it out. Otherwise, again, thank you all so much. It blows me away every time I come on here and read the comments, see the people that support. Means a ton to me. But it is late. I need to edit. So thank you all for watching, and until next time.